Good morning, my dear students. How are you today? Let's take Unit 9 in Math book. We will take also the relative clause, which we have taken in Unit 8. But we took who, which, and where for place. As you know, who for people, which for things, and where for places. We will take another one, which is called that. Sometimes we can use that instead of who or which. Instead of who, it means that refers to people. Instead of which, so it refers to things and animals. Let's see the examples. An astronaut is a person who or that explores space. Number 2, the monster which or that landed in the town is dangerous. Number 3, of a friend who or that is very clever. Number 4, the watch which or that I bought was red. So here we use that instead of who or which. Let's see our exercise. I tried on some new shoes. New shoes here is a thing or things. So I will use which were very uncomfortable. Number 2, we found an old chest. An old chest is also a thing, so we will use which was full of gold coins. Number 3, Layla found the bag. The bag is also a thing, so we will use which she lost at the beach. Number 4, the story. The story is a thing, so we will use which, but we don't have which. Instead of which, we can use that. That I read was very interesting. Number 5, nanny. Nanny is a person, so I should use who. But I don't have who. So instead of who, you should choose that. Nanny, that's a pretty girl, works in advertising. Let's see our rewrite. Number 1, here is the book. You asked for it yesterday. If you wanted to connect the two sentences, you have many steps. Number 1, cancel. It. Cancel is a pronoun which refers to which. And write the sentence. Number 1, here is a book. What you asked yesterday. Number 2, the same steps. This is a plane. I come to London by it. We will cancel full stop. And we will cancel pronoun at because it refers to which. And we will say, this is a plane which I come to London by. Number 3, I saw the film, or I saw a film. It was very interesting. I wanted that. That refers to the film. The film is an object or a thing. So we will cancel full stop and we will cancel pronoun it. And say, I saw a film that was very interesting. Number 4. Anna is a girl. She is good at swimming. We will use who. If you wanted to use who in the sentence, the same steps. Cancel full stop, cancel she. And we will say, Anna is the girl who is good at swimming. Number 5. I have a friend. He always helps me with the spelling. Who refers to a person. The person in the first sentence is a friend. So, we will cancel full stop and he, because he refers to the friend and who. And we will say, I have a friend who always helps me with spelling. Now, let's see another thing, which is second conditional F. We've taken before the first conditional F present simple, will plus infinitive. Now it is the same, but we will change it from present to past. F past simple would plus infinitive. Let's see the example. If I had a pet, I would be happy. Number 2, we would be on holiday if it was August. Now, if capital, after it past simple, the second sentence would be, would plus infinitive. If small, past simple, before it would plus infinitive. Let's see our exercise. If she had enough money, she would buy a guitar. Here would buy, so before it, past simple, which is had. If I had enough money, she would buy a guitar. Number 2, if Jenny wasn't tall. If Jenny wasn't tall. Wasn't is past, so the second part would go to school. Number 3, the boys would played, will play football if the weather was better. After if, past simple, before it, would plus infinitive. If the boys would play football if the weather was better. Number 4, if the baby would have doll, she would be happy. The second part would be, so it is the second conditional F before it past, which is had. If the baby had a doll, she would be happy. Here our answers: had, would go, would play, and had. We have finished our lesson and our unit. Goodbye and good luck. Let's meet, inshallah, in the second term. Goodbye.